What you're looking at is one of the best value budget projectors on the market today, and this to me is the baseline of HD cinema viewing, and this is 1080p and it has electronic keystones. I was so sick of budget projectors that had mechanical ones because I cannot get the sharpness on the edges out of this. What I mean by mechanical is they have these little dials here and it actually physically moves the lenses to align the screen when it's off angle. Let me show you what that is, and this is done electronically and it's really sharp. So let me just turn this on and show you how long it takes to boot. Here we go. That took 14 seconds, and you could see it's quite bright. I have a light right here, I have a light right here, and there it is. So you see how right now the screen is down, and I need to adjust this by lifting this up, and I press the red button here. You see this red button, and then the feet drops. Yep, you let go. And so now the screen is moved up, but you could see that the edge here is a little off. So what you press is this button here, this menu button, and then you go down to Keystone, 4D Keystone. And I don't understand what's the 4D, like does it do time shifting, time machine? And then you go left and right here. So actually this is more like a vertical issue. So let's move this up, just to straighten that out. Just to straighten that out against the wall, and there's the alignment. Let me just turn off the light there. And the left seems a little bit, there we go. Yeah, the left now is more straight. So that's it. And let me just show you how sharp this thing is. This is 1080p, by the way, and you can still see it's quite bright. So let me just adjust that so you can see this clearly. As in, I've adjusted the camera brightness to adjust to the projector, and this is the remote. Let's just get out of this, and this is the Alexa screensaver. Let's just pause that. You heard a bit of music, and that's because it has two speakers here. It's stereo speakers, and they're not that big, but it's good enough for speech. And it'll let you hear a bit of that in a bit. But let's look at the sharpness of this. Let's just get really close. You could see, I purposely picked this because you could see Angela's hair. Huge fan of Mr. Robot, by the way. This is season 4, episode 1. Spoilers alert. I'm going to show you a few seconds into it, so watch out for that. Here is the strands of hair on screen. Super sharp, and you can see the lashes. Okay, let me just pause this, and so you can get the text on the corners here, and you can see how sharp this is. One edge, and that's the other edge. Very sharp, very sharp. And I'll just let you hear some of the audio in a bit.
Don't you get it? With everything that we know, this is what we have to do.
Amazing. So you could choose to have speakers coming out, or you could plug in your own. There's a headphone jack right there, so you could plug in your own speakers. And it has 2 HDMIs, 2 USBs to read videos from, or slides, music, whatever. And it also has a VGA to cater to the corporates that are still in the dinosaur world. And that's the power button. This is the focus ring. By the way, the distance from here is 2.3 meters, and this is 1.3 meters. If I try to do vertical, I could safely say this is this was like up to here. It's like 1.4. Here's the ratios that is in the manual. So 2 meters is 60 inches. That's like 150 centimeters. So it was quite close to my 1.4 estimate. And you could definitely go bigger if you want to. And I could definitely show you that. Just give me a second. I want you to excuse the mess in my house. For those who are OCD, that needs cleanliness, sorry, I cannot accommodate that because I work in chaos. Get that, there we go, and that's just the camera. And there it is, it's sharp. And you could definitely have a massive cinema right in front of your eyes. Again, I apologize for the mess. I am going through a phase of cleaning up, and that requires a little bit of spiritual, habitual modification. What I used as a reference point is this DELL projector, which is for 10 years has been serving. It's been quite good. Lumens are of different standards, so the only way is to compare. So you can see that DELL is slightly brighter, and you can tell by the background light being lowered because the camera had to adjust itself to accommodate the extra brightness of the projection of Angela. Ignore the banding of the DELL, which is just captured by my camera. I don't see this with my naked eye. And you can see the difference between 800p versus 1080p. The Wimius is much sharper. This is good for office projectors, as in you could leave the light on and you could look at slides. So this could roughly about do it. You got to put the shades down, turn off some of the lights. You know, you still have a light going on. This is about 100 watts. This, I would say, comes highly recommended, and due to its sharpness and brightness for the cinema. Hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any questions, just leave in the comment box below and I'll happily answer. If you'd like to see more of these videos, just like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.